and welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 4 City Living. We are here with the family and they right now are all asleep. But I do want to talk with you because today is going to be a very big day for this challenge. Or not this challenge, for this LP. As you know, in the last episode, things got a little bit heated between Jodie and Tyson in the hallway out here about the whole Cody situation and how is it appropriate for him to be around the kid when, she was really upset the last time we had to leave the town that he lived in because she classified him as like her uncle. I mean, they did live pretty much all together. They did everything together. Cody and Tyson are best friends. And then, obviously we all know Jodie and Cody had a fling going. So they were all very, very close. And so Elle kind of got really attached to Cody. And now that he's back, Tyson's scared that Elle's going to get too attached. But, as Elle's mom and as the person who actually had feelings for him, Jodie is kind of, not going to lie, excited that he's back. Just because technically, I think she still has feelings for Cody. I really, really do. And so I think that plays a lot into it, like the whole thing about, just wanting him around. Because I feel like now that she knows Tyson has moved on and she sees him in that romantic state with someone else, I feel like Jodie has kind of lost hope in trying to be with Tyson a little bit. And so she kind of wants to be with somebody who makes Tyson angry for the fact that she doesn't want him to be completely happy with somebody else because she wanted him to be with her. You know what I'm saying? It's not like she's doing it well, maybe she is kind of doing it despite him, but I'm just saying, I think that's how she kind of feels, is if he's going to be happy, then I'm going to try and make it so he's not as happy and there's something that bothers him, because obviously Tyson having moved on has bothered her, and she wants the same reaction out of him, that he's upset about it. But I'm not sure that Tyson's going to feel that way. I don't really know how Tyson honestly feels. And I know he's really, really excited for this baby, completely can't hold in his excitement. He is so freaking excited, but he is getting really tense with having to juggle almost like two lives, because obviously he has the life with Elle and Jodie, and that one is very, very complicated. But at the other time, he's with this new girl who he's barely known a week, we'll say, and and they're about to have a baby together, and they're not living in the best of apartments. They're struggling for money, not so much right now, but he knows that either they're going to have to move out of here into a bigger place, all of them together, and everyone has to start to get along, or Jodie and Elle might or Jodie might have to move out. You know what I mean? Which means technically he would have to split his time with his daughter, and is he willing to do so? I don't know how Tyson feels about it. Now, on the other hand, Jodie is pretty much ready to move out. She's sick and tired of Tyson's crap. She doesn't want to hear it anymore. She doesn't want to see him happy with Penny. And so she pretty much just wants to get out of the situation. She wants to pull herself away. And I don't know if she's going to be able to, but I know that Jodie has been asking around about some apartments. She's been asking some of the girls that she knows that she works with to kind of keep their eyes out. And I don't know. I don't know if they've come up with anything. But I do know tonight she is supposed to be going and visiting her friends. They're going to be hanging out, so they might have found her a place, and who knows? I honestly cannot tell you, but I do know Cody's already texting her. I do know that she is kind of falling for Cody again, and it's not like she ever stopped caring for Cody, because she's always cared for him. I just think that when she got with Cody originally, I don't think she thought about the whole aspect of Tyson finding out and then like having to explain or having to lose Tyson, because Tyson means the freaking world, the world to her. You know what I'm saying? And she was so happy with him. But then they had the baby and he was so caught up in the family life that he honestly kind of forgot to be who he was when they got together, like the romantic person. So it kind of like hurt her not her feelings, it just like made her not so happy to be with him anymore. Like the lust was gone. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen from here. I don't know how we're going to do this, but she has gone into labor. So I think we're going to go ahead and text Tyson and tell him that we have went in labor. Or can we call him or something? Send him a text like, hey, by the way, I've went into labor. I think you need to come home and take me to the hospital. And he is obviously going to leave work. He is like, oh my God, you know, my girl, she's having this baby. It is time. We ain't got time to be messing around. So he is coming home early from work because obviously he knows, like, you know, he's got to take his girl to the hospital. So, let's see. Oh, why am I clicking on him with why am I clicking on her with him? I need to click on her with her. Have the baby at the hospital. We're going to join you and we're going to bring Tyson. So this is going to be interesting. I'm kind of curious if they're going to have a girl or a boy. Secretly, I'm kind of hoping girl, but if they have a boy, it would be amazing as well. So technically to me, either or is perfectly okay. I'm just really excited to see what they have and to see what it looks like. I can't wait to see, like, the genes. Like, that is the one thing that excites me the most about having babies in The Sims 4 and 3 and whatever, is just to see how the genes are going to, like, work. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Alright, go check in. Crazy man, go here. You hungry? I'm sorry to hear it that you're hungry. We will certainly take it into consideration someday. But for right now, let's just have you stay with Penny. He is like, you know, here to hold her hands. I mean, come on. How come, like, right now there's a lot of younger folk working at the hospital, and when I do this career, it's all old people? I don't understand that. But anyways. Alright, so Penny is probably about to, like, freaking chop someone's hands off for not taking her in already. But we're just patiently waiting. Jodie has no idea that Penny is about to have this baby. Neither does Elle, and I'm sure Elle will be really excited to have a younger brother or sister. Or is it half brother? Yeah, half brother or sister. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, it's time. Here we go, folks. All right, let's have you go here. Because you're going to move faster than her because she's waddling and you're like freaking running like a crazy man. Like you've seen a ghost or something. I don't know. Technically, he could have seen a ghost, right? So, could make sense. All right, go in here because this is where she's having it. All right, girlfriend. It is time. I am pretty sure he is freaking ecstatic. Probably cannot freaking wait to see if he's having a baby girl or boy. Because Penny was the one who didn't want to find out. She wanted it to be a surprise. Though Tyson is one of those people who wants to know. So he's just like biting at the bits to find out, and she killed her. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Put the heart back in. That's the wrong end. Alright, so what are we thinking? Girl or boy? I'm gonna guess girl. I'm really guessing girl. We've got Tyson. It's a boy! Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's name him. We've got Tyson and Penny. And they have a little boy named... I'm going to name him Nigel. Nigel... What's their last name? Mercados? Mercedes? What's the last name? I think it's Mercedes. Is it Martinez? Jodie Martinez. Uh-oh. I'm going to go with Martinez, but I bet you it's wrong. They had twins. OMG, mother trucker. All right. I feel like I'm giving them the wrong last name. All right, we're going to name him Kyle. They had 2 boys. Oh my God, please stop here. Guys, I was not expecting this. This is too much. And they had a girl. We're going to name her Poppy? Poppy Martinez? No. We're going to name her Juliet. Juliet Martinez. Oh, thank God. Is it Martinez? Mercado! Oh my God, I named them all wrong. That's alright. We will fix that when they age up to a child. Oh my God, I can't believe I named them wrong. Well, Nigel, Kyle, and Juliet have been sent to daycare. Okay. Well, guys, I think that says it. Tyson knows now that 1 baby would have fit maybe in the house until a child's or toddler. 3 babies? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We have got to move. We've got to move. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I don't know where we're going to move to, but boy, are we in for a freaking surprise. Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and, man, we can't do anything with this girl. Alright, fine. This game is just throwing me for a loop in every one of my LPs. I've now had quads. I've had triplets in my LPs. Oh my gosh. Whew. Triplets is going to be a tough one, guys. It really, really is. And you know what? You know what? I think Tyson is probably like peeing himself right now because he had such a freaking hard time trying to raise Elle. Like, how is he going to raise 2 boys and a little girl on top of another little girl? Like, oh boy. Oh boy. Because, like, we've got it set up for, like, the toddler and everything here. And then now we're going to have to try and squeeze another, like, 2 of these freaking things in here. I hate that they don't, like, allow you to choose, where the babies are going to go. Like, if I was to delete a baby's bassinet, would that be a bad thing? Like, how does that work? Can you delete the bassinet? Or does it delete the baby as well? Because I would like the bassinets to at least freaking match. You know what I'm saying? I would like them to match. It doesn't really make sense for them not to match. And that really bugs me. Okay, so can I delete these? I guess not. If I click delete. Really? You're going to make me keep these ugly ones when I wanted to go with those ones? OMG. Let's try this. Let's try breastfeeding the baby and seeing if they'll swap. They probably won't. They're pretty stuck to their bassinets from what I understand. Alright, come on in here. Bottle feed. Alright, while she is feeding that baby... Can I not even, like, put it in my inventory? Oh my goodness. Okay, fine. I don't know. We're probably going to have to move, so let's just delete these, because the next person who moves there probably is not going to have triplets, or at least I would freaking hope not. And what I'm going to do is I'll just put these over here for right now because I don't really know what to do with them and it won't let me swap them. So, whatever. Anyways, if you look, the boys have a very light skin tone. I think kind of more towards Tyson's, and then our little baby girl Juliet has a very darker skin tone, and I love her little clothes. I love all their little clothes. It's a little mod that you can get. It's just so freaking cute. And it goes off with the skin tone, so they have one for each different like skin tone and stuff. Anyways, okay. So this is going to be really interesting to try and explain because Tyson got in such a freaking big argument with Jodie last night. How is he going to make her be okay with them all moving? Maybe she doesn't... Oh my goodness. What happens if she decides she doesn't want to move out? And like, we have to split the household. You know what I'm saying? Like, because this is a 2-bedroom, so there's no reason that if Jodie doesn't want to move, there's no reason she couldn't live here. And we just have to make them move with their 3 babies. Oh boy. This could get messy. Especially because you already know Jodie is in a funk. Especially after last night. She is ripping and roaring and ready to go. She is coming home tonight to get ready to go out with her girls. Like, she is not going to want to hear about his babies. No offense, but she's not. And second of all, is she honestly going to want to live in a house where they're crying all the time? I mean, you're going to hear the babies cry if you're living together. I feel like this might be a very changing moment in the game. Especially because 1 baby, sure, that's probably okay. She could probably deal with it. But 3, she's probably about to freaking flip. She is probably about to chop someone's head off. Seriously. Anyways, let's get him some food because he is starving. And I think that right now he's a little bit in shock himself. Because they were expecting 1 baby. Like, when they were going to all of those scans and stuff, they were never told about 3. She comes home and they have freaking 3 kids. Like, how is he going to deal? Oh boy. Jodie did an important interview for a big article, but now the subject is offering her a bribe to leave less than flattering details out of the final story. Jodie can either take it and water down her story or stick to her principles. Oh, she took the bribe. It turns out that it was still a great story even without those details, and now Jodie has some extra spending cash. Jodie is so money hungry, she would take money from anyone. Anyone. I do not joke about this. Yeah, she can invite over somebody, but I think that dad should definitely talk with her and let her know, you know, the babies have been born. Things are going back to, things are going to be different from now on. You know, she's got 3 younger siblings, only expecting to have 1, that is. And how is Elle going to take not getting very much attention from dad anymore? Like, obviously, the attention from mom isn't going to change because of the fact that it's not mom's kids. But, like, oh, boy. Penny, you are in for it, girl. I'm pretty sure Elle is going to freaking hate Penny because technically, I feel like Elle is at the point in her life where she's starting to kind of notice that Penny is the reason her mom and her dad aren't together. And she's starting to feel like, you know, if Penny had never shown up, that her parents might still be together. You know what I'm saying? So, like, she's probably going to start to hate her in about 5 minutes. Like, seriously. Especially when she finds out that, there was 3 babies. And then she's going to feel like, because Penny got with her dad, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to be very focused on those babies and taking care of them. And so she is going to start to feel like dad isn't giving her as much attention because Penny and him had babies. And if Penny was never in the equation, again, it would have never happened. So I think he needs to maybe explain what's going on and tell her that they had 3 babies instead of 1. Oh, she is looking a little bit concerned. She looks a little bit concerned. And, I think she's gonna come in here and... I think she's just gonna come in here. Go here. And just see the babies. Maybe she'll have a change of heart when she actually sees them. But, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what we feel. Alright, what are you feeling about the babies? Anything in particular? I think, honestly, right now, she doesn't really care about them. Oh, what is she gonna do? I don't know. I think Jodie is gonna freak, though. Can you show her off to Elle? Is that something you can do? Elle, come in here. Come on. Oh, we don't have all day. He just, like, wants to show her that, you know, introduce her to the kids. Maybe this is never going to happen. She doesn't seem to want to come in, see the babies at all. Oh, and Jodie's here. Okay, so Jodie obviously has plans tonight. She does not probably want to be messed with. She just probably wants to get freaking ready to go. But, you know, Tyson is going to try and, he is going to try and talk with her about the babies and the situation of they probably should move now because there was actually 3 babies instead of freaking 1. I don't know. I don't know how Jodie is going to take this. Honestly, I really don't. But I do know that Tyson wants to talk with her. And so he's actually going to come in here and he is going to sit and wait in her room. He's really, honestly, I think, just trying to prepare himself for how she is going to react. He knows that she obviously really cares about him. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't think that he thinks it's going to go well. I don't think he thinks that, you know, Jodie is going to be able to be okay with this ever. And it kind of scares him how she's going to react, especially after last night. So he's thinking maybe he should start off with apologizing for blowing up on her and, you know, for treating her like he did. And maybe that will smooth things over a little bit, but he's not 100% sure. And honestly, she's feeling really tense still from the fight. She's probably not in the mood to even try to discuss this today. It's probably the wrong day to approach her about this. But obviously, he doesn't know. She just got home. He just knows she's home from work and that he wants to talk with her about it before it gets to the point where it's a problem or whatever. And he knows that, like, with 3 babies, raising them in this apartment is going to be very difficult. So he knows that they need to move, and he wants to bring it up with her before it's too late. So he's trying to be good about it and, like, bring it up to her. But, I mean, we have to expect for the worst, right? So, whew, it's gonna get intense. Don't come right in here, though, and, like, change. Just come in here. Buddy, just sit. He is freaking out so much. He is trying to, like, get things, like, get his mind off of it while she's getting dressed and stuff or getting ready. But, yeah, I think what you need to do is you need to maybe, go ahead and just try to ask about her day. Just try and figure out, you know, how her day is going, you know, make it a little bit freaking easier on them because obviously things did not end well last night. And, why don't you go ahead and tell her that she's, you know, looking really nice today. Oh, she doesn't seem to be okay with it. I don't know. It doesn't seem that she's willing to listen to him. But let's go ahead and just talk about how she's so tense. You know, they were both tense today because of the fight last night, and he wants to apologize to her. And she's not really feeling it. She's pretty much telling him that, you know, you're ridiculous. You can't have it both ways. You can't call me things one night and then the next day try to make it all better. Like, it's not okay. And he's going to be like, you know what? You're right. But there is something bigger in the room that we need to talk about. And it's the fact that that Penny gave birth today. And it's triplets. And I just feel like she is, you know, just try and talk about it to her. And I think that she is going to flip out and yell at him. Penny is like, you know, trying to figure out why they're talking. Because I think Penny secretly thrives off of them not getting along, to be honest. I really do. I think that she likes it when they don't get along because she knows that Tyson won't fall back into her traps. And then he is going to go ahead and let's have a deep conversation. Can we do that? Can we not have a deep conversation with her? Okay. We're just going to go ahead and talk with her. Let's see. We're just going to discuss the interests of, like, you know, that it's probably best that they move. And I think that Jodie is going to flip a little bit, and she is going to argue with him about parenting and how he wasn't there all the time when she raised freaking Elle, so he has no idea how hard it's going to be to raise triplets, especially in the fact that they're also trying to freaking raise Elle at the same time. And she is going to start swearing at him and telling him that, you know, if he wants to move, he can get out because she's not moving. Like, she's happy where they are, and it's home to Elle, so, like, why would you make her move just because you and Penny had babies together? Like, what is wrong with you? She just got settled in here, and now you want to pick her up and move her because you were stupid and had kids with another woman? Like, don't be ridiculous. And I just, honestly, I don't think it's going very well. I really don't. And I think Tyson is at the point where he knows he can't talk sense into Jodie, and that, you know, she's set on living here, so there's nothing he can honestly do. There's nothing he can honestly do to change her mind, and he knows that. So I think him and Penny are gonna move out, and he is gonna try and take Elle. But I think that you know, he knows that even if they went to the courts, that they would get half and half. Like, he would never win full custody of Elle and vice versa. So she's going to start shouting at him and just telling him to get out. If that's what he wants, is to leave with her and the babies, then freaking get out and leave Elle and her alone, because she's not having it anymore. She's sick and tired of it. She's sick and tired of him rubbing the relationship in his face and his new family. And so he can just take his parenting elsewhere because it's not needed here anymore. Elle is perfectly fine in Jodie's hands, and, you know, Jodie will take care of her without his help no matter what. And he is telling her pretty much that, you know, he's always been there for Elle and he always will be, but that, you know, they think it best if they go opposite ways. But I'm not sure how Elle is going to deal with this, because she freaking really wants her mom and dad to be together. A lot. Like, really wants them to be together. And I think that she's just going to go lay down. She's tired of hearing them fight all the time. She is so tired of it, and she just wants it to stop, but, like, she can't make it stop. She knows she can't. Like, she knows that, you know, they're going to argue whether she says something about it or not. And unfortunately, that's true. That is very true. They will probably argue whether... oh, man, bless myself. Whether Elle says something about it or not. She's probably going to argue. Alright, I am going to have you go eat some fish and chips. Honestly, I would not trust her touching the kids. She will probably try to throw them off the balcony. No, I'm just kidding. She would never do that. But I just think that she's very, very angry right now, and I think that it's probably not in the best interest for her to try to help out. Even though, you know, she feels like because they're a piece of Tyson and Elle is a piece of Tyson, like these babies are a piece of him, so they mean so much to her. Even knowing they're not her own, like she cares so much for them, and she doesn't want to, she would never admit it if you asked her, but it's so true. And like, it kind of breaks my heart how much she loves him and how much Tyson doesn't see it. But again, it kind of breaks my heart that she broke Tyson's heart. So, I don't really know. But I do know that she is going to go ahead and call her girlfriend up. And maybe talk with her about the whole situation. She's going to go ahead and call up Jasmine and chat with her about the situation. Because she's feeling very, very upset that he's like moving on so quickly. He got into a relationship, got with this girl, had a baby with her, got her pregnant. They moved in together. She got pregnant. They had triplets, and now he wants to freaking move out. Like, she just can't believe how quickly he is moving. He's moving on with Penny, and it never was that fast with her. And she's just feeling really like that he's pretty much forgotten all about, you know, the time that they spent together, and it really is crushing her heart, and it's just making her really upset. So she's gonna actually go lay down. He freaking ruined her whole night. She didn't even get to go out because all they did was argue tonight. All they did was argue, and it's really hurt her feelings. She doesn't know what to do. She doesn't really want Tyson to move out because that would mean, you know, that she wouldn't get to see him every day like she loves. And she loves him so much that, you know, she loves waking up and knowing, you know, he's just like an arm's length away if she needed him. But at the same time, she's sick and tired of him throwing the babies in his face and the relationship. And she does really think that it would be best if they kind of went their own separate ways, unfortunately. So, yeah, I think that they're gonna look for a place because it's just not working to live here all together. It really isn't. And so Tyson knows it, you know, Jodie knows it, and I'm sure Penny is kind of catching on. And secretly, I think Penny is kind of happy that they're not going to live here, just because I don't think that she would want to live here. I don't think she likes living here for the fact that she feels like it's too close for Tyson and Jodie, because she feels like there might still be a connection, and that's why they fight so much. But guys, that's going to be it. You guys gotta let me know. A lot of drama went down in this one. A lot of like hurt feelings are kind of flying around. Jodie is hurt from the new babies being here and having to see them and hear them cry and know that, you know, she wants to have that life with Tyson, but she's not the one who's actually got it. It's actually Penny. Penny is kind of upset that she feels that Tyson and Jodie still have something between them. Ella's upset about, you know, the babies are here and she's feeling kind of invisible to her father, and she's upset that her mom and her dad are fighting all the time. And, you know, Tyson is upset that Jodie is being so difficult because he wants to be able to move out with her and to have their family together. He doesn't want to leave Jodie. He doesn't want, you know, to throw her out or make her feel like she's not important to him, because she is. But at the same time, he feels like it's probably the best idea for them to move out. So guys, in the next one, we'll have to wait and see what happens between this family. But I think things are getting very close to changing drastically. And we'll have to see what that leaves in store for them. So guys, if you guys enjoyed it, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. In the description below, there is a donation link along with all of my social media links. So don't forget to check this out. Don't forget to check out Gawkbox, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Thanks very much for watching.